I have been going through so many shifts in my life. How I think, how I view my life, how I approach things are constantly changing over time. It has been a very, very challenging journey. However, I intentionally chose this way of living because I believe that it is extremely worth it at the end of the day. Choosing to be a change for me personally means that I need to be ready to continually evaluate and let go of things that don't serve my highest good. Only by doing that can I allow new things to come into my life. As for me, it has to do with all aspects of my life. From my friends, I feel like my friends are always changing. There are a lot of people who come into my life just for a season as well as for a reason. My family. I began to understand that sometimes it is challenging for my parents to embrace the fact that I am always changing. My belief and value, it's constantly shifting as well. What I used to believe and value in the past, I no longer believe and value that much today. At times, this creates misunderstanding from people in my life. My kind of challenge, when I have learned from my past, I no longer need to deal with the same kind of challenge anymore. A new challenge will occur, and I'm okay with that. I learn to embrace every challenge that comes my way. I grow stronger and stronger. I chose to make a challenge to be the greatest resource for me to learn in life. There are tons of uncertainty in a change. It is the unknown. Some may consider this as darkness or an unsafe place, but I believe this as a space that contains infinite possibilities. I learned to embrace darkness. Darkness for me is a space where I can create a new destiny for myself. If you see me 2 years ago, you're not going to believe that I am talking about this kind of thing right now. I wouldn't believe it as well. I was just an ordinary girl who chose to believe in the limitations that my surroundings told me. I tried to fit in, I followed other people, I wanted to be liked by others. I chose the path that most people were choosing. I didn't like change. I believe that I just love to stay in my comfort zone. I also love to recall my old memories. In other words, I held on to my past. I believe that I wanted to experience the same thing again. This is one thing that I no longer appreciate right now. I have no interest in connecting my precious present moment with my past. I learned, I took the lessons, then I cut off my connections with the past. What exists in my life is only this precious present moment with the vision of my future. I realize that this present moment is only the place I can live my life. My mentor Dwayne always says to me, one precious moment at a time, one precious moment at a time, one precious moment at a time. This present moment provides an opportunity for me to decide what kind of world I choose to live in. An opportunity for me to realize where I come from, because life becomes that simple the moment I choose to focus all of my attention on how I live this precious moment. The most important decision that I will make in my life is how I will experience this present moment. Only in this precious moment can I take control of my destiny. There's one quote from this website. I'm gonna put the link below, by the way. That I truly, truly love. It says that destiny is not a matter of change. It is a matter of choice. My destiny is shaped by the choices I make. This is exactly what I did. This came from one single thought. This one single thought led me to countless life-changing experiences. I feel like the world starts rotating around me the moment I choose to do the right thing for myself. I choose to think positive thoughts. They became positive words. I choose to use positive words. They became positive actions. I choose to take positive action. They became positive habits. I choose to have positive habits. They became positive character. By creating a more positive character, I have created a more positive destiny. And I understand that this is only the beginning.